That's it? Nope. Wrong one. Okay. Now, I just turned that on. Why did it not turn on? Are we live?
Yes.
Are we live as in live? Or live as in maybe? All right. She says we're live. So I'm going to assume that means we're live. That's it. Friday Night Live. Looky here. All right. We got nobody in the chat. Caden, you better be in here tonight. Taylor! Our girlfriend Taylor. Our girlfriend from another mother. Howdy, girl. How was UK this evening? We tried to come on a little earlier night for you, dear. Well, I want you to know, Taylor, I have been. You okay? I am wonderful, dear. How about you? I have been official. Huh? Okay. I have officially been converted, Taylor. No, Taylor Hamilton. Our favorite little Smurf game. I have been officially converted, Taylor. I am now a Liverpool fan. What is that song? Walk Alone? What is it? Walk through the wind, walk through the rain.
I think Taylor might say that for you.
She did. He did. Staying off the grid. Show us your sloppy floppers. How about floppy sloppers? What's up, guys? We got 3 folks in here. Go on, Grumpy. I can't remember it. I got to look at it. You'll never walk alone. Show us your hog. It's out in the trailer, man. You want to go out in the trailer and see my hog? What's up, guys? Howdy, howdy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Hey, M. Welcome to another award-winning Friday Night Live with the Grumpies. Do you have an OnlyFans? Why, did you want me to do some X-rated stuff or what? Hey, Daddy, that's so cute, M. Why is he so hot? What is it? Is it my beautiful little tickler or what? Oh, shirt, I am subscribed to you, Laugh my ass off. I just realized. Yeah, you are, Grid. New 64, IO Chill. Why call him Daddy? I don't know. That's better than Mommy, isn't it? So funny. Country Life. My Friday is wonderful. How about everybody else? I'm sitting here watching Little League. I hope you guys are all watching Little League. And as you can see, tonight is Friday. And you know what we do on Fridays? We have our Monday, what do you call it? Our Monday SpongeBob and our Friday SpongeBob. So, welcome everybody to our evening live. What all we got here? Let's see. Why are people being so weird? You know what, Taylor? I think maybe it's in the water. Bob Esponja, not watching SpongeBob. All right, he's in the background now, Mister. Uh-oh, Taylor got somebody. Uh-oh, somebody got. Oh my goodness, everybody's making bad comments tonight. Okay, Leland Brown, say happy birthday, Harper. Shout out to Harper. Happy birthday. What's the date of today? The 14th, the 15th, 16th, something like that.
16.
I have a structured settlement, but I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. Oh, yeah, my ugly top. I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. You guys are the biker couple, right? No, wrong couple. Nobody cares about your birthday. Come on, guys. Be nice. If you ain't got something good to say, go away. Come on. Happy birthday, Harper. See how that works? What is that? Tubal Cain? Are you sure of yourself? Happy birthday, everybody. I don't know. What do you mean, Tubal? Toe reveal? Oh, you want a toe reveal? How about this? I don't know if you can see it. I got my special socks on tonight just for you guys. Huh? You're all a little goofy. Whack, 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 whack. Hello from Jamaica, Mafia Gorilla. Let those dogs put. Leanne Edgington. Hello, Joe. Shout out. Love the pants. Thank you so much. They're my favorite. KL Alcantara. Hello. Shout out. Ethan on BBB. Those socks are amazing. Thank you so much. They're my wonderful Diz socks. Ooh, why are you being weird, Billy? Boy, Taylor is whacking them today. Oh, Ethan. Hello from Uganda. Shout out. We were going to do a cooking show tonight, but I think it's going to be tomorrow night. Did you brought your outfits from Temu? Mafia, actually, no. We got them from, I think, Daddy Jeff Bezos. You are a huge fan. Are you a huge fan of SpongeBob? I wouldn't say a huge fan, but my wife is. Have you ever been to Rhode Island? Yes, I have, Joe. I used to drive trucks, and I'm trying to remember the name of the town. It was like February, and I was delivering lawn furniture. But I sure have been to Rhode Island, Joe. Has Joe joined the last few times? I'm not for sure, Taylor. I don't think so. He doesn't look familiar. Yesh, what's up? Look at all these people popping in here. I figured it was going to be slow tonight because it's Friday night. You know, everybody getting off. Running around in the evening, getting dinner, going and having a brewski. I am wonderful, Yash. How about you? It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Oh, I've always wanted to live in the neighborhood with you. I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? I'm glad to hear it, Yash. You know what I mean, though? Oh, you mean Joe Waters, the one that joined the Smurf Club. Yeah, Joe's been in here. We're a little early now, so Joe may be a little bit later. We usually do this about 7:30 or 8. So I had a bad feeling we weren't going to have a lot of folks in here today. So if you guys would, please hit the like and subscribe or double tap your screen. Been some time since I last watched your stream. I know, Yash, but that doesn't matter. I still remember you. YouTube notifications are off. Really? At my time, it's like 1 or 2. Yeah, normally. You're right, Taylor. Boy, you popped right up today, girlfriend. Man, I'll tell you what. You are a good friend, girlfriend. That's all there is to it. It's 2 a.m. Where at, Yash? I can't remember where you're from. Was it India or Pakistan? I'm a night owl, low key. So am I. My goodness, we went to bed at like 4 o'clock the other night. Man, I was so frickin'. I'm from India, but live in Kenya. How in the world did you do that, Yash? Kenya? That's crazy. What do you do for a living in Kenya? Amir! My brother from another mother in Iran. How are you, fine sir? I hope this world finds you in good health this evening. I hope things are good. I've been hearing a lot of bad stuff from over your way. Supposedly some of your government folks are getting ready to start some trouble. Yes, I'm 17. My dad has a job in Kenya. So we just moved with him. Okay, I understand. Interesting. What does your dad do in Kenya, by all places? It must be like maybe the oil industry. I know Nigeria has a lot of oil industry. I am wonderful, Amir. You remember? Yeah, you remember Amir from Iran? So cool. He is the general manager. Do you know what his industry is, Yash? Oh, you're checking out on me, Taylor? Okay. You're my only Smurf gang, but that's cool. We're going to have a cooking show tomorrow night, Taylor, if you can make it. We're going to make goat curry. Pharmaceutical, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know they had pharmaceuticals in Kenya. Man, how did you put that word all together? That's a big word, dude. Pharmaceutical. That's a scary industry. Rumpy, can you believe that it is the 17th here, but over there where you live, it's the 16th? Yeah, but not for long, Taylor. I mean, it's only going to be, 5 hours? Yeah, okay. It's 12:13, so you guys just turned into 16. My Wi-Fi died. Don't know what's going on. Just the same old stuff. Oh, in fella. What's up? I keep getting banned. What did you do, brother? You are terrible.
Like, who banned him?
Yeah, by the way, who banned you? I'll stay for a bit if you want. We would love for you to stay, Taylor. You're the only one in the Smurf gang.
Why, who banned him?
Yeah, in fella. Who banned you, dude? Did she?
Why he ban him again? He's all the time.
I keep getting banned.
Why? I think I need to remove Taylor for.
What? What's wrong with Infella, Taylor? He's a good guy. Don't mess with Infella. He's our buddy.
He's all the time showing up every.
Yeah, I mean, he shows up every week. Ah, he says crazy stuff, but I mean, we all say crazy stuff. Don't mess with him, Taylor. He's all right. Especially tonight, man. What a tough crowd. 3 people. At least we got as many likes as we got.
How many people?
3.
Oh my God! What happened to earlier? It's 20. I think Taylor banned him.
He has the N-word as his username.
No, it's all right that thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's his name. I'm obviously not going to call him that.
Yeah, that's his YouTube name, so there's no
But
problem.
he ain't saying nothing. Ah, he says crazy stuff, I know, but we all do. I did not ban anyone. That's good. Yeah, I know.
I think it's just NPL is just getting funny,
Yeah, he just says funny stuff, that's all.
As long as not YouTube violation.
Ha ha! Oh, Yash, you're too funny. Yash says, bro, lost mod. Ha ha ha.
Or NPL get banned.
Yeah. Amir, sir, I wanted to ask you, do you think Mr. Trump would win?
We'll find out.
I think so, Amir. I think he's got a lot of support. And I mean, it's good and bad for you guys. Hopefully it'll stop us from having a war, but you guys are going to suffer. Man, it's late in Kenya too, isn't it, Yash? No, by no means, Taylor. My wife just wanted you to chill for a while, dear, that's all.
Yeah, because I don't monitor it, and then people are wondering that why.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
No, by no means do I want anyone to leave unless they're being rude
I will.
and
remove
treating
it.
others bad.
I handle it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you just tighten him out. He's gonna be mad though. He just says crazy stuff. That's all. But as long as he's not, being rude to people and saying what rude and crude stuff, they're okay.
Now you don't have a view it.
No, not banned. Just timed out. You stream every day or like whenever you wanna. You know what, Yash? That's funny.
Friday, Saturday.
Not every day. Got to start watching your streams on time. Well, actually, you were pretty much on time this evening. The End Fella. We normally do it on Friday and Saturday evenings, Yash. So it's not like you missed anything.
That's right.
We're trying to set up a schedule. Yeah, we just started at 7 o'clock, dude. So I mean, you were there within a few minutes. We started early this time. For Taylor and some of the guys in the UK because it's yeah, you did, dude. You're cool. Which state do you live, sir? We live in the state of Georgia, Amir. Are you familiar with it? We're in the southern part of the U.S. near Florida. Yeah, I've been hearing stuff on the news, Amir, that doesn't sound good. That something's fixing to happen. So, you know what? If it does, I wish you guys the best over there. I hope it doesn't spill out into the people. That it will be confined to just to the government and the military. Oh yeah, I did that because his name was racist and his profile photo was not the right thing. Yeah, I know, but the end fella's cool, Taylor. He comes on all the time. He's one of our regulars like you, Taylor. That's all. Uh-oh, Yash is crying. This guy banned him because his profile picture is not a right person to be having a name like that, basically.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, he's still.
We have a freedom.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not saying rude and crude stuff to the other guests and people inside.
Yeah, in the comments.
Yeah, they're cool. You know, whatever name people use, that's up to them. I mean, some people might consider Braided Grumpy rude. That's okay. Hopefully he'll pop back in. He's probably going to be mad.
Yeah.
In fella, he going to be going off. You're a bad girl tonight, Taylor. I'll tell you what, if we keep this low number of people in here, we're probably going to cut it short tonight. I mean, we've only had, what, 3 or 4 people?
Yeah, earlier we have like 20.
Yeah, she'll be back on there, Yash. We may even throw you on there, too. We've only got, what, maybe 3 or 4 mods? So, yeah, Taylor's one of our regulars. No biggie. Yes, Yash, you mod. What do you think? You're a regular, on and off, and you're a good fella. You don't talk trash too much. You're I'm a cook? Really? No, bless you, Taylor. I'm a clap people and talk shit. Put Yash and Taylor back in there, baby.
Who's yes?
Huh? Yash, YC? He's one of our India people that lives in Kenya. Really, really good guy.
It's okay. Tomorrow I will return.
Okay. She says she's going to add you guys tomorrow. Can you you got to know their name or? I don't know how you do mod stuff. My wife does that stuff, so.
It's okay. You have only 3 people.
Of course, Taylor. We're going to throw you back in there.
If it's go back a lot.
She just, Yash. What's your actual name, sir, if you don't mind me asking? My name is Scott. Scott. But we go by Braided Grumpy because I'm braided and I'm grumpy. So what happened to Amir? Yeah. Oh, did you ban him? Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Taylor says, sorry for banning him. It's okay, dear. Just remember, when folks, they need to be, saying rude stuff.
That's why he's not there.
Before you ban them. You can't just start banning people.
I think he's still
You're already
watching.
forgiven, dear. Taylor banning every... yeah, bruh! Yes, you're too funny.
Shout out to Amir and Phil. See you tomorrow. Or later, I don't know how many, because I didn't monitor it.
Yeah, see, Friday nights isn't really that good, Folks are running around after work.
Yeah, I saw it earlier, so many commenting.
Yes, you're all lucky ones. You're alive. We all have something to be thankful for. Poor old Joe. He's still running around. That's why he ain't popped up. What's the time in the USA? It is 7:25, Yash. What's your time? About midnight? 12:25 or 1:25, something like that. Boy, that's amazing how many people we get from India in here. Taylor says, I'm going to go because I messed up. You ain't got to go, girl. 2:30. Wow, Yash.
She's going to bed.
Yeah, it's like what?
It's midnight.
Midnight? You didn't mess up, dear.
It's okay, Taylor.
You're fine. She keeps saying, by the way, I did. It's all right. I know you just timed him out.
Yeah, you just, what do you call this? Learn how Joe do it.
Yeah. You know, Joe.
If Joe show up tomorrow, you need to.
You know, Joe, he's always, gives folks a chance. And their names and everything doesn't matter. It's as long as they're not saying, bad comments. If I'm right, you were in the Army. Well, you're close, Yash. I was actually in the Marine Corps. It's okay, Taylor. You're fine. You're okay. Don't worry about it. It's just something we need to work on, over time. We need to work together. I mean, we're not that big anyway, so we got to be careful who we ban.
Who we time out.
Or who we time out. Same thing.
Who we making friends.
Yeah, I mean, we're just all coming on here together and spending time.
Yeah, we're starting to making friends.
Did you always be a Marine or you wanted to be something else? No, I always wanted to be a Marine, like a dummy. Royded, what's up? Thank you, brother. Thank you for your comment. And that's the reason why we do it, for people like you that actually appreciate. You're okay, Taylor. Don't worry about it. Like as a young boy, what did you badly want to be? A Marine, of all things. All right, Taylor, good night, dear. My wife said she'll throw you back on tomorrow, but try not to time them out so easily. Remember what Joe told you about, give them a warning if they're doing or saying something bad. But Infell is one of our favorites. Yeah, exactly, Royded. 3-strike policy. Right, on timeout or kick. Very good. Where are you from, by the way, Royded? I can't remember. You don't talk a lot on here. I guess you're like me. You don't like typing on this stupid gizmo, do you? But where did you come up with that name, by the way? Oh, we're back up to New York. New York City? Oh, okay, upstate. That's cool. You're my favorite people, brother. Man, that's some of the most beautiful country in this nation so far that I've seen. Man, upstate New York. We drove up through there on the highway with all the grape orchards and stuff, and it was just so beautiful. Bro is rich. Who, bro? Not me. Yeah, we were just watching a movie, by the way, since you brought up New York. Have you ever watched The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel? That thing is stupid funny. And it's actually about New York. Yeah, we drove all the way across there. And, you guys got the Catskills. You got, the Poconos. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful country. Of course, obviously, I haven't been to Montana. I haven't been to Idaho. Deadpool and Wolverine. You should watch it. I watched Deadpool before. We haven't seen the new one yet. Is it good? You watch Marvel though, yeah. I'm surprised though. I bet you Royded's probably seen it. If you have Amazon. Look it up. It's really funny. It's about a Jewish family in New York, and it is freaking hilarious. I'm going to have to see it. Yes, please do. Look it up and tell me what you think later.
Yeah, it's in Prime. Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's on Prime if you got it. Rated. You still never told me where you come up with that name, though. That's funny. Roided, of all things? Surely you're not. No, Amazon Prime. If you got it. Do you have that, Yash? By the way, you guys, woo, man. Man, I'm still recovering. Is anybody watching the Little League World Series? It's on ESPN. I'm watching it right now because I love Little League World Series. It's up your way. You do. I don't know if you're going to like that, Yash, because of your age. Younger people may not like a show like that. I think it's more for older people, but check it out and see if you like it. An homage to a friend who's really ripped but sounds like Hugh Hefner on his last week. That's freaking hilarious, Royded. An homage to a friend. Nothing wrong with that, brother. The Little League World Series. It's on ESPN, Yash. Right now, actually. Right now, Florida and Washington's playing, and it's 1-0. Florida is in the lead. Now, it's a comedic movie. It's got a lot of funny stuff. I don't know if you being from India, if you're going to get some of the humor, but check it out and see. You might like it. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It's really funny. Got 2 small cousins down there in Cooperstown now. Really? You mean down there playing? Or actually in the, what do you call that place? The Hall of Fame or something's there in Cooperstown. 2 small cousins down there. Trying to think because, you know, they're playing in PA. 2 small cousins down there. Oh, they have a tournament. Okay. They play tournament ball. Okay. Yeah, because the Little League World Series is played in a little town in Pennsylvania, and I cannot think of the name of it to save my life. But I'll tell you what. Thoughts on kickboxing? I think it's pretty neat. It keeps you in shape. Yeah. Neither way, actually, Ash. Especially if you're younger. Good for you. It keeps you in shape. It helps you to defend yourself in some situations. So go for it. Why not? That's pretty neat, though. I did a lot of that stuff when I was younger. You know, we didn't have UFC when I was young, so never really. Been going to the gym for 4 months. Well, honestly, going to the gym can never be a bad thing. Yeah, good start into MMA if you decide that went from 92 to 75 kilograms. Holy crap, dude. You lost some serious weight. You a lean, mean fighting machine. Yeah, Brazilian. You're right. Brazilian is usually the best. They got a lot of grappling. If I were going to do it, if I weren't an old fart, That's probably what I would have done. I mean, you look at the Gracie family, they're badass. Ain't no doubt about it. They turned Brazilian into an art. I mean, Hoist Gracie, he was bad back in the day. And Gracie's, they have training camps all over. Definitely jujitsu. A lot of good moves. Submission moves. A lot of striking. A lot. Then if ground stuff. You know, putting people in chokeholds and all kind of stuff. Yeah. So definitely, Yash, if you're going to do it, look into that. I watch a little bit, Yash. I mean, I'm not. I'd probably be into it more if they didn't charge for it. Chuck Zito, I remember that name. He was back in the. What was that guy's name? The pretty boy with the blonde hair. I cannot remember his name. Uh, I can't remember now. Yeah, definitely check that out though. Yeah, I'm into it, but they charge so much to watch it, you know, I'm not gonna do it. I'm a cheap old fart. Logan Paul. I don't know that name. The only one I really know is that Irish guy. What's his name? I can't remember his name. McGregor. I wouldn't. I wouldn't spar you tomorrow, brother. You wouldn't. That's funny. I wouldn't or would. Yeah, McGregor. Yep, Conor McGregor. He's pretty good for a little guy. I'd lose. Why? Hard. Why'd you say that, Royded? Hopefully you're not as out of shape as I am. Old age sucks. That's funny. Well, I'm glad that you're talkative tonight, Royd. A lot of times you don't say a whole lot. I guess you're one of them guys that walks softly and carries a big stick. My dadgum allergies were bothering me today, guys. I don't know what in the world was out today, but it got me. And I haven't even mowed yet. I got to start mowing here soon. You can still go to the gym. Yeah, with a proper trainer. Who teaches? Well, I learned a lot of stuff all over the world. I used to do martial arts in Japan when I was there. Let's see, the biggest I could carry. Yeah, Yash, I got allergies bad. And it's funny, when I was young, I used to never have any allergies. I used to bale hay and all kind of stuff, but I don't know. Being in the military, I was exposed to a lot of chemicals. Uh, let's see, certain trees, grasses, weeds, just about everything that grows. At least I'm not allergic to, what do you call it, funguses and mold, so that's good. You look like you have about 4 feet of reach. Definitely an absolute weapon back in the day. You are exactly right. And it's funny you said that because I used to box. And boy, I tear them suckers up with these big old long meat hooks. Boy, I'd stand out on the outside and just wear them out, man. Too freaking hilarious. You don't even know. Them little guys, boy, they'd get so mad and they'd come in bent over, uh, flailing to the sides, and I'd just give them an uppercut. 4 feet of reach. I can't remember what my reach was. I think It was 80 something, like 80, I think. Uh, yeah. Well, I'm over 6 feet, so I did have some long arms. Too funny. That is freaking hilarious. Oh man, boy, you guys are bringing back memories. Oh man, my dadgum boxing days. That was so funny. Yes, sir. Yash, I'm. Well, now at my height, I was 6'3". Now I don't know. I don't know how old you are, Royded, but as you get older, you get shorter. So now I'm probably like 6'2" or 6'1". What was that? Yeah, that's fine. That's not bad. Okay. Are you really, Yash? Wow. 6'1", and you went from 92 to 75. Holy crap! I'll bet you're really cut now, aren't you? That is so cool. Sounds like you're going to be a beast, brother. You know, it's funny. We do these lives on Friday night, and it's like we don't get a lot of people that shows up in here unless we're cooking. But we're going to be cooking goat curry tomorrow night, guys. Still grinding. Good for you. Every day, you got to be careful with that, Yash. Yeah, okay. Normally, you know, you should only go to the gym like every other day. It's not. It's actually counterproductive to go to the gym every day. You're going to overdo it, burn yourself out, or get injured. So, I mean, everything I'd always learned, they always said every other day. It gives your body a chance to recover. No, don't do it too much. If you add grappling to any of your sessions, you'll increase your stamina 10 times. That's right. You don't know tired. You're right, man. Good for you, Yash. It sounds like you've really gotten into good shape. Man, 92 to 75? Of course it does. And kickboxing. But like Roy had said, I don't know if you have any grappling over there, Brazilian, whatever it might be. I can't remember the other names of stuff. But it will definitely help. It'll help your stamina a lot. It's kind of funny, like you said though, Roy. I had these frickin' elbows, man. They would open a guy up if I'd have did that MMA stuff. Probably have it, but I don't do it. Well, check it out. I mean, if you're that into uh, being healthy, then it's definitely, like he said, it's going to help your stamina immensely. Absolute blender in a cage. Yeah, that was a little bit past my time. I remember when they first started coming out with that in what was it, late 80s, early 90s. And then everybody was so much against it, you know. They had a tough time starting out. They said it was too violent. It is pretty rough, man. Boy, you see sometimes them guys bleeding like stuck pigs. It was rough. Oh my goodness. Man, oh man. So how was everybody's week, by the way? I'm sitting here watching this beautiful ball field in what is the name of that place in Pennsylvania? The way they cut the field and painted it, it's beautiful. It's got like crosshatches in it. Dana trying his hardest to make it into gentlemen's fisticuffs. Yeah, whatever. You know, they ain't no Marcus of Queensberry, roided. Yeah, well, you got to admit though, he turned it into a billion-dollar industry. You know, I mean, they had all but done away with them at one time. Thoughts on LGBTQ? Uh, Not a fan of it, but uh, you know, being an American, I believe everybody can do what they want. It's just not my thing, and I don't want to be exposed to it. You know, I think like most stuff like that, when you're talking about sexuality and all kinds of other junk, uh, you don't have to have it in everybody's faces. Yeah, you're right, Royded. I mean, you used to see some of them, especially like England, Ireland. Man, them guys would beat the crap out of each other. They were tough. But yeah, not a fan. I believe everybody has a right to do and be what they want to be. You know, I just not my thing. Not, and I don't want to see it all the time. If you had a good friend and randomly he turned out to be gay, will you be his friend still? As long as he keeps it to himself, yes. You know, and that was just on the sideline of a soccer game. Soccer or frickin' hockey. You remember hockey, dude? Man, they used to be frickin' brutal. Yeah, I mean, uh, if I had a good friend, I'd still have a good friend. I just don't want it in my face, you know. Yeah, back in the day, you're right. Gramps is valid. I see some backyard boxing that's pretty intense. Really? I haven't seen that. That's crazy. I think I've seen some of them goofing around on YouTube, but nothing major because, you know, if it's really violent, they're going to frickin' ban you or shut you down. You know, YouTube belongs to Google now, and you know how the tech industry is. They're not very tolerant of others. You know, that's the thing. We all live in America here. We're entitled to be and do whatever we want to be and do. But some people do no stakes. They just do it for the battle, which is noble. Yeah, you're right. Noble as hell. That's crazy. And you know, back in the old days, that's the way they just used to. The Brits or the Irish would get together and just throw down like that. They throw up some ropes and get it on. Yeah, good old days. I mean, definitely nothing wrong with it. But unfortunately, we have lost so many of our rights and ways and lifestyles. I was watching from my balcony. Really? That's interesting, Yash. Yeah. Uh, you know, it's getting bad. You know, our society has changed so much for all the activists now. You know, our colleges are all turning our kids against us. So the next generation is going to be scary. I mean, like wicked scary. If I want them raised a certain way. Yeah. Nowadays, yeah, you're right. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's terrible. I mean, these kids, they're so dumb. They've been brainwashed by these idiot leftist freaking college professors, and I mean, they're sticking up for Hamas, which most of them don't even understand. Uh, they would kill them at the drop of a hat. Yeah, you're right. Well, anytime you're exposed to social media too young, it I think it has an effect, and I think that's what they want. Well, and that's why I think growing up in the 70s and 80s, I think was the best time because it was it was a quiet time. You know who gets to write history? Who? Not sure who you're talking about, but I grew up going out and playing with my friends in the dirt. Thank you. That's the way we all did. I mean, yeah, when you were younger in India, I imagine it was like that. Nowadays, no one does anything, and it's sad. It's sad. You're right. Very sad. Well spoken for a young man, Yash. I'm trying to think who you're talking about, Royded. Whoever wins, yeah, right. And right now they're winning. The tech industry and the pharmaceutical industry. I mean, they're wicked scary. They're already trying to start some more mess with monkeypox or what's the other one? Monkeypox or bird flu. I mean, that's what happens when people become zombies, man. It's freaking sad. It is sad. Well, it's just like this thing. I'm watching the new one from Africa. Yeah, monkeypox, I believe. I have not heard it's in America yet. I know they said it's in a couple countries, but they're saying the bird flu is going to be a bad one if it ever makes the jump. But the problem is, stuff don't make jumps anymore. They do all this stupid gain of function like they did on the last one. That was all manufactured. And that's why, yep, monkeypox, bird flu, and there was another one. I can't remember the name, but they're already looking at another way for us to, to control us. I'm in Kenya. Ain't no risking it. Yeah, but I've not heard that it's necessarily, dangerous or scary like they made the last one out to be. I don't think it's that bad yet, so don't worry about it, Yash. They'll probably figure it out, but it's just like the gain of function they did on the last one. Now they're trying to say they never restricted. Oh my God, please. Royded, you're killing me, brother. Isn't it amazing? Yeah, don't worry, Yash. Everything that I've heard, it's not that bad. There's always things coming out. Man, uh, look at the Spanish flu in the early 1900s. Man, it killed 50 million people. You are so right, brother. There is no other word that explains it. Well, I take that back. Insanity and stupidity. When these people give up their rights, their God-given rights that so many people have died for, it's pathetic. It is frickin' pathetic. Black Plague, I haven't heard that one yet. Yeah, you're right. Give up. It's like they march themselves and their children to the gallows. Like, really, dude? You're going to take some experimental gene therapy that modifies your genetics forever? And you really think that's a good idea? Yeah, they do it so easily now. They don't even realize what they're doing. Yeah, they're so stupid. Huh? Yeah, well, that was the main thing. They knew if they could get away with it last time, the next time it's going to be too easy. Well, the problem is, they got away with it, but look how many people died. They've admitted 17 million deaths so far. So you don't have to worry about them. No, we're not critical thinkers. But see, just by you saying critical, that's not even a word. We're not even thinkers, brother. People just get in line. It's like, here, we're going to poison you. Get in line. And like, okay. All right. Well, yeah, it's definitely unnecessarily. It's pathetic. I mean, what is wrong with these people? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. There ain't nobody in this house did it. I think you're too far over. Let's see. Oh, no. Wait. Get in here. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Mrs. Grumpy. Baby, I'm against the side now. I can't scooch. Mrs. Grumpy is here.
Hi, everyone.
She's kind of shy. Huh? See? You turned it too far over, huh? Yo, from Yash. Reversing our pattern recognition. That's funny. That is hilarious. That is my beautiful, lovely wife, Yash, from the Philippines. As I often say, I'm from America. My wife is from the Philippines, and we met in Kuwait. Caden! Boy, I'm going to tell you what, brother.
You're late.
I was fixing to give you a piece of my mind.
You are 1 hour late.
You just now coming in here, and you always put messages on it. Are you going live? When you going live? Yeah. It was just so funny that of all, you say it's a small world, and then me and my wife met in a Middle Eastern country. It was just so crazy. Royded, man, it scares me, brother, that people could be so stupid. Man, you just don't know. Because I love watching your content. Well, we love having you here. You and Joe and Amir and Caden and my brother, Royded Grandpa, Taylor Maid, Yash. Would love to hear the story if okay with her. That's pretty much it, Royded. She was working in Kuwait as an overseas foreign worker, they call them, an OFW. And the reason she had to do that was because the average salary in the Philippines was what, baby? $100 a month, $200 a month?
Yeah.
Like $100 to $200 a month. All right. So then she goes to Kuwait and a pay raise. She was making $350 a month, working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. 12 hours a day, 6 days a week for $350 a month. That was what they considered a pay raise. Okay, Yash. You haven't been here in a while, Caden. I'll have to explain it to you. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. Go get some good sleep, brother. Thank you for stopping by.
Good night to you, Yash.
Take care, Yash, and chill out with training so much. Every other day, brother. Take a little bit of a break. No, he's talking about Yash, Caden. He's in Kenya. Right. Take care, brother. We'll see you again soon. Maybe you can come on tomorrow night and watch us cook goat curry. Promotion. and soulmate. Not a bad deal. Exactly. It was a great deal because I was miserable. You know, I had been divorced for 15, 20 years and had never planned on getting married again, to be honest with you. I'd had enough, especially with the dating scene. It was pathetic. Uh, oh, by the way, yeah, what I think they're in the other room, Caden. I'll get them in a minute. Uh, but it's funny. We were both working over there, and I was over there, with the government supporting the military. We were doing armored vehicles for the military to save some of our kids. Uh, we don't have a dog anymore, Caden. We gave her to some friends because we're leaving the country later this year. And we're going to be gone for, I don't know how long, maybe a month, maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months, maybe a year. I don't even know right now. It depends. Some of it depends on what happens in November. Reba, shout out. I am planning on thinking about boogers for the next 45 minutes. You go. Why are you planning on doing that, Reba? But yeah, we were both in Kuwait, which is a Middle Eastern country between Iraq and Saudi Arabia. And a friend of mine at work knew my wife and obviously knew me, and he set us up. Happy Thanksgiving. I didn't know there was a song, Caden. Really? Why, Reba? That's kind of disgusting, ain't it? Said she loves boogers. Are you going to live stream still? Obviously, brother. We done started this train now. It's full speed ahead. We're going to do videos and live streams in the Philippines. We're going to, it's one of the most beautiful countries in the world as far as beaches and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, we're going to do live streams. Now, they're going to be different because it's going to be 12 hours difference. So we're going to have to get up in the morning to do these stupid things for you guys. So you better appreciate it, huh? Because we're going to have to get up at 8 in the morning?
Yes.
To do live streams, so it'll be 8 at night here?
Uh-huh.
You sing the song Have Thanksgiving, Have Receiver. I've never heard of it that I can remember, Caden. But that's basically the story, Royded. We met through a mutual friend. We dated while we were there. And she was such a great woman.
Yeah, 12 years ago.
Yeah, 12 years ago. That I said, you know what? I think I'm going to sign this girl up. So I made her a mail order bride. I have chunks in my pee, but it's cool with me. We got a funny one in here. You want a girlfriend? Well, it's coming, Caden. A great story. Thank you for sharing. You are more than welcome, sir. I mean, our life is not a secret. I'm proud of it, so why would I not share it with others? Maybe, especially now for older guys, because I see a lot of videos on YouTube about it. If you're older and you're single due to divorce or widowed, women don't want nothing to do with you when you get older. Back when USPS actually delivered, you are so right. But yeah, I'd been divorced for a long time. I raised my 2 kids as a single dad. And when they flew the coop, so to speak, I decided I was going to go over while I was in the government and help, make armored vehicles and repair them for the troops. And I don't know that one, Caden. I'm gonna have to look it up. Uh, but yeah, I will say this every day. If you're older and you're single, go to the Philippines. Man, you just don't know. The people over there, they're so kind. They're so friendly. The women are beautiful. You've been dating AI. Ooh, that's scary. But definitely, if you're older and single, go to the Philippines, man. Uh, because the women over there are so caring and so kind, man. Holy smokes. I'm going to sing that praise every day for older guys, because older guys over here they're like discarded. And I've seen so many older guys, and I mean 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, went to the Philippines
Maybe 30.
and married, 20s, 30s, 40-year-old women. They don't care about age over there. Uh, they are so traditional. Do you ever even watch your Juicy Turkey video with that song? I don't know that at all, Caden. I'm gonna have to check on that. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving play. Yeah. I sang Mr. Rogers earlier. Can you give a shout out to my dog Penny? He might die. She has a stroke. Shout out to Caden's dog Penny.
Penny Pan?
What kind of dog is it, Caden? But that's the story, Royded. If you know any older guys that are alone and lonely, tell them to go to the Philippines and meet a young woman that will.
Yeah, try go vacation.
Just go over there on vacation to meet a younger woman that will accentuate their lives. They're so traditional. How is it scary? Did I say scary?
What?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Kate. Did I say scary? Being alone is scary. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It really stinks. It sucks.
Living alone.
So, anybody that's older, I definitely recommend they go to the Philippines. Makes me want to buy a ticket and go there today. If you're alone, definitely.
Try.
You never did tell me how old you are, though. Hey, PP! How are you, brother or sister? I can't remember, but we are both very well. We had a great day. Where did we go, dear? We went to pick up some quail from a friend. We butchered them, and we're going to cook them tomorrow. Maybe I'll get a picture for you, Caden, but you can't see our dog because she's not really our dog anymore. We gave her to some friends. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Brothers, okay. Brothers it is. How are you this evening? Man, it's so cool when we get these people in here. Did you or will you tell me how old you are, Royded? Well, I sang Mr. Rogers earlier. Where are you from, Paul? I don't remember if you told me. How are you this evening? My wife and I are better than wonderful. I always say it's a great day to be alive. It's always a great day when you're walking on the grass and not feeding it. Ah, mate! Just watching Braveheart. Are you from UK or Australia? Man, if you're from Australia, it's freaking early in the morning, dude. All right, here we go, guys. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Oh, I've always wanted to live in the neighborhood with you. I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? How's that? A beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Always a beautiful day. Life is so fleeting, guys. You know, every day's a gift. It can be taken from you in a moment's notice. So everybody, England, but living in Scotland. Okay, Triple. I think you told me that before, but I forgot. Go have a point today. Yeah, Rogers was a good guy. But anyway, Royded, if you're single, don't think about it. Go get you a ticket and go to the Philippines, man.
Trying.
You know, it sucks to be, what's the word? Insignificant, inconsequential. You know, it's like you're thrown out when you get older. Especially nowadays, the women in this country, if you don't make six figures and drive a Mercedes, and you know they're so greedy and so shallow. I wouldn't marry a woman from here if you held a gun to my head. That's how strongly I feel about it. So to each his own. You know, it's funny. You know, the women get on here and they get on TikTok and talk about all the women over there are taking out their trash or whatever, and I just laugh because honestly, I see it the other way around. Yeah, it's pathetic, man. I have me a good one, I believe. Okay, well, uh, I'm always going to put that in my videos for any older folks that see it. Philippines is a beautiful country. She'd carry me out in a fire. Well, see, you know, if you've got it like that, you got yourself a jewel, brother. Because nowadays those women really don't exist anymore. She'd carry you out of a fire. That's hilarious. Most of them nowadays would carry you into one.
That's true.
So, time to leave. Take care, both of you. I know it's late there, Triple P. Thank you so much for stopping by, man.
See you.
Yeah, we'll see you again soon. We're cooking goat curry tomorrow night if you guys are interested. Man, my wife is the best cook in the world. This is in a singing way, sticking out your goat for Rizzler. You're so skibbity. You're no so phantom text. I don't know that one. 1:13 a.m. in Scotland? Really? Yeah, that's about right, isn't it?
Same in UK.
Yeah, same in UK, I believe. Well, get some good rest tonight.
Good night, Paul.
Paul, you're off tomorrow, aren't you? Or do you have to work tomorrow and you're off Sunday? I don't know. That's funny. Roy did's like laughing about women here nowadays. They would carry you into a fire, not out. It's the truth, though, Roy. Good night, Gardner, for myself. All right, Paul. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Have a great evening. Get some good rest. I hope you have a great weekend. And maybe we'll see you tomorrow night for some goat curry. Ooh, look at that pizza. Don't forget, if you got ESPN, guys, watch the Little League World Series. The last game's on right now. It's Florida 3, Washington 1. Shout it out loud. Always shout it out loud. England, USA. Take care, you too. You are so right. What do they say? We're one common people separated by one common language. Man, it's hard sometimes to understand you guys, but you're hilarious. Shout out to Caden's dog, Penny. Yep, shout out to Penny. Hope she does okay. She had a stroke. She must be older, Caden.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome though, Roy, that you got one of the good ones, man. I just don't think there are many left, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I had pretty much given up on just being he's one of our regular guys from New York, upstate New York, beautiful upstate New York. And actually, he's from, what do you call it? Like normal New York. Not like that stupid New York City. Oh my God. Those people are freaking nuts. Give a shout out to my dog. Yes, shout out to Caden's dog, Penny. I hope she is well. And if not, I hope she has a peaceful time now or whenever she passes. Yeah, Roy did. Yeah, it's the truth, brother. You guys are like the normal New York, like normal America. You know, Albany, Buffalo, all those up there. What'd I say? You got the Poconos, you got the Catskills. I think there's something else up there. I mean, you had Lake Placid years ago for the Olympics. So, you know, it's beautiful. It's God's country up there, man. Beautiful, beautiful. And we're already at what? An hour and 17 minutes. You got the Ghostbusters? I can't quite remember that one, Caden. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. There was only blue spot on the map last time around. Yeah, well, maybe down south, but I think you got a red spot up around you, though, don't you? Says, give a shout out to my dad. That's name is Balls. Remember what Caden's dad's name was? Dadgummit, I can't remember. Rusty, right? Rusty. Shout out to Rusty. Nowhere near me. Really? Okay, you said you're in Western New York, I guess. I'm assuming you said Western New York. Isn't Buffalo near there? What? Not Schenectady or what else is in your area? But I drove all the way across upstate New York, and man, that's some beautiful, beautiful country up there. Yeah, it was all red up north, right? But them clowns in New York City cancel you out, kind of way they do in Chicago. The city metro was the only blue spot. Really? Yeah. Isn't it usually that way though? Most cities are where all the crazy people live. Callaloo the Balls. I don't know that one. Definitely though, most cities are that way. That's where all the nutsos live. No doubt about it. I'm glad that you found you a good one though, brother. Man, I'm just telling you, nowadays, yeah, if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't pick one of these if you threaten me with my life. It's gotten so terrible. I mean, Dayton was freaking scary. Holy crap, boy. Well, it's 1:20. I don't. This can't be right, baby. It says only 2 people in here, but I know Caden and Royded is in here. Shout out to Technoblade. Who the heck is Technoblade, Caden? I don't know anybody by that name. Uh, you got crazy people. Oh, is it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're having a senior moment. Technical difficulties. Elon didn't pay the bills. What in the world is wrong with that thing, baby?
Which one?
Is my phone crapping out?
I don't know, because of that.
You think? Little log spike braided. Oh, little lag, yeah. You're right. It's black on your screen? Really? How about now? Is it back? Uh-oh, we're having technical difficulties. Somebody didn't pay the bill. It's black on your screen. That's weird. We must have had like he said, a lag. Up, back. Yay! We are back. So, since you said you found a good one, Royded, how long have you been married, brother? Just curious. It's been a while, obviously. Because I don't think there's any more good ones out there. Oh, you getting the chickies? My wife is going to lock up the chickens, guys, so the critters don't get them. We got a lot of critters around here. Thank you for letting us know, Royded. My wife noticed the screen was getting a little crappy. I'm in my mid-20s, and we just did 2 years, June the 10th. Congratulations, brother. I wish you the best. Man, I don't know. Show how to get a girlfriend. That's funny, Caden. The best way to get a girlfriend is to be a good guy. Be a stand-up guy. Be a man of your word. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Treat women with respect. Treat them like the queens or princesses they deserve to be. And don't be a typical dumb guy like most of us are. Mid-20s, huh? Good for you. And are you married or just together? We just did 2 years, June the 10th. Wow. You got married that young, brother? That is so cool. Well, anyway, that advice I gave you earlier, that's when you're in your 50s or 60s if you're a single guy. Just together for now. Why are you sorry? No reason to be sorry for that. You're a young man. When you're young, obviously you're supposed to date for a while. You have nothing to apologize for, though, brother. You're in your mid-20s. You both need to mature, which seems like you're already well on your way, which I'm shocked for mid-20s. As well-spoken as you are, that you seem like you've already matured quite a bit. So, no, there's no reason to apologize, no reason to be sorry. A man in his mid-20s, You know, unless you're sure, you know, you should be dating. You know, that's just the way it is. There's plenty of time for that, hopefully. Good evening, sir. Happy Friday to Full Throttle. Shout out. How are you, sir? I don't know, Caden. That's not very nice. You shouldn't say that. So that's pretty awesome. You've been together for 2 years. Uh, you know, obviously you're going to be together for what, 3, 4, 5 years before you decide maybe if you want to do it for the long haul. Full Throttle. I am very well as well. Thank you so much for your kind remarks. Uh, I am glad to hear that you're doing well, and I hope you can continue to do well, sir. Uh, we all should always want our fellow man to do well. We got to see what our credit looks like in 3 years. Oh my God, dude. I feel so sorry for you guys. I feel so sorry for you guys. I don't know if you're ever going to be able to afford a house, Royded. Uh, yeah, uh, man, it's tough, dude. I retired 3 years ago and I paid off my house when I retired. And they, these idiots that are running things now, she's gone, Caden. We gave her away to friends because you know we're leaving the country soon. It's more than horrible, brother. It is. It's depressing, man. I feel so sorry for you guys. You're not going to be able to live the American dream. And it's so sad. I can only imagine how much your rent is up there. Yep, we gave her away to some friends, Caden. Some good friends we knew would take care of her because we're going to be gone for months at a time, and we didn't have anybody to take care of her. But man, I've seen stories, I've seen prices of housing now, and I'd be afraid to be a. Yeah, I do too, but you know, over time, you know, it's just we can't travel and have animals, so they want to trade white picket fences and lawns for concrete sidewalks and chain link fences. Yeah, at a minimum, brother, at a minimum. But I am so sorry for you guys, you know, that we've allowed this to happen in our country. Uh, Royd is talking about he and his girlfriend have been together for 2 years now. He's in his mid 20s, and I just told him how sorry I was that they're not going to be able to live the American dream.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
They're not going to be able to buy a home, probably, because it's. But now I do have good news for you, though, Royden. Uh, there's some bad stuff coming later this year or next year. I've seen a lot of reports on it that they're fixing to have another housing bubble with this recession that we're fixing to have, or maybe even depression.
Yeah, it's time to buy a house.
But after about 2 or 3 years, the prices are going to go down so much that you're actually going to be able to afford a home again. Yeah, development for affordable housing, but no actual houses. Well, that's probably because there's 10 million people that are here that are not supposed to be. You think that's got anything to do with it? Man, it's kind of funny. We've been in it for quite a bit. Yeah, well, but we haven't gotten to the real bad part yet. they've been printing money to keep it down, but you can't do it right. But they've been covering it so they can get away with it, and maybe get reelected. So yeah, we have been. I mean, when people are paying what 30, 40 more percent for groceries and gas, and uh, well, they seem to think they can, but the more they print, the worse it gets. And that's the thing. When you start printing, $6, $7 trillion, spending it on stupid stuff, you know, like spending $6 billion and getting one electric car charger, it's pathetic. But when it comes to a crash, it's going to be ugly. He sees it, Caden. He'll let you know, brother. Caden wants Royded to be his friend. Probably a lot more. 30, 40% by year surely is compounded over a period of a decade. Yeah. See, that's the thing. By them printing all that money, they think they can get out of this, but they can't. All they're trying to do is make it through November. Yeah, it looks like more like 250 to date from 2018. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all ugly. Are you cooking? Oh, you found it. Where was it? Give me that thing. My other hat. She found my other hat. Yay! I don't know how to put it on, but here you go. Here's one for you guys. This is one of my favorite hats. Thank God she found it. Let's see if you can see that. That's me right there. That's one of my biggest allergies. Is I have a stupid allergy. I don't suffer fools. You'll get one, Caden. You're still young. You like that, Royded? Yeah, I used to wear that hat every day to work. Ooh, they used to get mad. But that was fine with me, because when they got mad, I got glad. Oh my goodness, it says we got one person. There must be something messed up in here, because I know we got two, baby.
Yeah.
I think YouTube is, no wonder I'm, oh, you're too funny, Royden. He said, no wonder I'm always sneezing at the office. He got stupid allergy too. Woo, yeah, buddy. That was a good one. That is freaking hilarious, Royden. Oh my God, you are a hoot, brother. So all I can say is you're a young man. You're in your mid-20s, so just hang in there. Things are going to get better. Yeah. It's so funny, baby. He says, no wonder I'm always sneezing at the office. That is so freaking funny. Thank God you found this, baby. Man, I needed to wear this. Yeah, just hang in there, Roy. We're going to go through some tough times. And that's one of the reasons why my wife and I are going to the Philippines. Because I think we're going to be able to ride it a lot better in the Philippines than we can here. Granted now, the only things that really gets us here is food. We don't spend a lot on gas because we don't go anywhere. Hell, I'm retired, I'm going to tell you, brother, if you ever get to that point, we have before, but a strong leader is essential to get us through it. You are so right. Do the right thing come November, man. We need a proven leader. Enough said. I'm not going to say names. I'm not going to say parties. We need the right man in the arena. That's all there is to it. I'm amazed for a person your age that you would say something like that. You're supposed to be like all these activists. You know, what is it they said? Uh, if you're not a Democrat in your 20s, you have no heart. If you're not a Republican in your 40s, you have no brain. So I'm shocked to see the words that you're printing on this screen, brother. Obviously, you must not have went to college because you're not supposed to be acting like this. You actually give me, what do you call it? You give me hope in the future talking to someone like you. You act like you got your shit together, man. I'm happy for you. I'm proud for you. You actually give me hope, you know, that maybe our future dropped out and started an LLC halfway through semester one. Good for you. Because I'm telling you, you're just wasting your money going to college. And then you're never going to be able to pay for it because it's gotten so expensive. Good for you, man. You got your own business. That's probably, if they don't litigate you and what do they call them things? Regulate you to death. Maybe you'll be okay, but it's hard to have a business. Now you say it's an LLC, so who are your employees? You and your girlfriend? But congratulations, man. You really sound like an intelligent human being, and I'm glad to be able to converse with someone like you. I'm out of Canton, Georgia. Huh? What?
Paris Canton. Pancit Canton.
Canton, Georgia? Really? Don't do any business here. Why is that? Are you not allowed to? Some kind of stupid rule? You know, they got plenty of stupid rules for everybody. I mean, they got plenty to go around. You're out of Canton, Georgia? Are you serious? Wow. We're kind of neighbors. I don't even know where Canton is. Uh, what do you do, by the way? What kind of business is it? But it's great that you got an LLC. You know, it. One thing I like about LLCs is it limits your exposure. If I did operate out of New York, I would absolutely be regulated and taxed to death. You are so right. Telecommunications. How about that? Man, that is so cool. Out of Canton, Georgia. Where's that at? Is that up by Atlanta somewhere? You know, you should already know I live in South Georgia, down around the Albany area. So, yeah, if you operated out of New York, you'd already be dead, wouldn't you? Man, north of Atlanta. Okay, I've been up that way. Uh, we used to drive up that way. What was it? We went up to Oglethorpe and what is that place? I can't remember. It's in North Georgia. Up there where they make Ringgold, up where they make the carpets. That is so cool. Telecommunications. I don't know what it is you do, but that's probably a good thing to be in right now. Man, starting your own business is scary. So cool. But things are going things are going to get better, brother. I promise you that. It's coming. Wow, baby, we got a whole 10 likes today. Isn't that so cool?
Mm.
Some of our regulars come in and threw us a like. Boy, I appreciate that. What time is it? 8:39. What time? We gonna go to 9 or we gonna sign off soon?
Yeah, it's up to you. What do you think?
My wife runs things, so when she says it's time to go, it's time to go. Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah, we
North
can do
of
2
Atlanta.
hours. Yeah, about 10 minutes, 50, 20 minutes left.
How far north of Atlanta? Because the further you get out of Atlanta, the better it gets, is why I asked. You know, it's still a nightmare north of Atlanta. I used to drive trucks up there a little bit. I cannot remember that. Somebody from Rhode Island, that place I delivered up there, it was out like on an island or something. It worked out well. I do work my ass off. Yeah, you have to if you want to be successful. I mean, it's not like uh, it's not like Popeil. You know, you can't set it and forget it. You got to put in the time, brother. I mean, a lot of time probably. You know, when you're starting a business, dude, you're talking about 70, 80, 90 hours a week. 2 hours? Okay. So you are up around what, Ringgold or Calhoun maybe in that area. Yeah. Nothing unearned is worth fighting for. What is that they say? Uh, that old saying, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? So, yeah. I don't really understand what telecommunications. I mean, there's so many different areas. What exactly do you do? I mean, you don't have a like an internet company, do you? Yeah, capitalism is great, isn't it? Yeah, I don't. LOL. Yeah, well, we all wish we had that. Telecommunications, I'm not exactly sure what you do, but
Customer service. Like Amazon, you can work in Amazon telecommunicate call center.
yeah, capitalism was great when we had it. I don't know what this is we call now, but
Yeah.
it's not capitalism.
We don't have manufacturing company
I
here
lay out
anymore.
the physical infrastructure to support a network. Okay, so you go into businesses and set up uh, their networks, basically, huh? That's it. Wow, I knew some people before that did that, sort of like power lines to the power plant. Yeah, you set up all the. What's the name of those cables, baby? I can't remember the name of them. Uh, even more native. What do they call that? Those plugs and the wires. I can't remember the name. But obviously, you're probably dealing with fiber, right? Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's. I would say it's the way of the future, but it's the way of the now. Really? Coax? I thought that was like old stuff. Yeah. Fiber mostly, I know. I thought coax was dead. Really? That's like old school, dude. You're too young to be doing coax. Hey, in fella. Hey, sorry that Taylor timed you out earlier, brother. Uh, we appreciate you being here, and we had to give Taylor a timeout for a while because
Yeah, she just
she was getting
time out
too
sensitive.
too aggressive with the timeout mode. So I apologize for Taylor jumping the gun on you, man.
Also, what is it? The one from Iran?
60%. Amir. She didn't
Amir.
time Amir out, did she?
I think so.
60% of the current systems are running on coax. I don't believe that. There's no way. Now, I know you said you're in Georgia. Really?
I thought he's in New York.
Yeah, he says he's in Canton, Georgia, though.
But
The
originally
efficiency
from
is
New
a
York.
lot better. How can that be? You can get more strands in machines, do the splicing in a truck. That's crazy that the efficiency on coax is better than fiber. I thought fiber was the shit, man. Wow, see now you done taught me something. Nothing is beating fiber. Okay, well that's what I thought. Because I mean, I heard some figures before. That I mean that stuff is like super. Uh, but I did not know coax was still a thing. That is crazy. You know what they say? You should learn something new every day. That is freaking nuts, man. Okay, I'm glad you said nothing's beating fiber though, because I mean, why would they be using it if it's not, hands? What do you call it? Hand and can't remember. Hand and feet above the rest. But the efficiency is a lot better in coax. I can't believe that. So you set up networks in mainly new businesses, right? Until we figure out how to direct currents with just the air efficiently, satellites were a good concept. Well, they must be because they're giving me internet. Elon come up with a great system. I don't know what the future is going to hold for us. They're talking about there's going to be so many satellites in low Earth orbit that there're going to be so many collisions and all kind of stuff. So just the air efficiently. I wonder. You think that'll work down here in this humidity? Man, that is so cool that you're living up north of Atlanta. At least you got far enough out of the city that you don't have to deal with all the crap. Good for you, man. 25 years old and got your own LLC. But the government has got to be killing you right now. That is so cool. The only thing bad about fiber is it's so fragile, man. It's so easy to mess it up, though. That's the one bad thing about fiber. Assad, what's up? What do you think is Third World War begun? Anytime. Assad, where are you from? Amir was here earlier. He's from Iran. I've seen a lot of stuff on the news where Iran's getting ready to attack soon, so uh, it could start any time, man. Unfortunately, you know, look at all the people that are dying in Ukraine. It's pathetic. Yeah, no, not good. I don't know. Technically, it already has started in Ukraine, so Lebanon. Pakistan. Okay, man, you're right over that way, aren't you? Whenever the stuff starts flying. Yeah, any day, Assad. Unfortunately, yeah. I think unfortunately, the Iranian government, they've set themselves on a path to do some bad stuff. Let's hope the government comes to their senses because the Iranian people are awesome people. They're very welcoming. There's nothing wrong with the people. The problem with things nowadays it's our governments. Our governments are corrupt. They don't work for the people. They only work for themselves and the almighty dollar. So yeah, we have not anymore. It isn't, Royded. It used to be, but it hasn't been for a while. Corporate America's running the show. They're calling the shots. Well, Assad, let's hope it doesn't go that way. Nuclear can never be an acceptable path. I mean, weaponry isn't much better, but let's hope something will happen. Maybe the people will finally decide they've had enough. Because that's what it's going to take for us to straighten this world out. Half of our cabinet is making their salary every 3 weeks on options. Yeah, because they all have insider information, and that's kind of neat. I'm watching a guy in Atlanta, I think he is. What's his name, baby? Stephen Gardner. I don't know if you've seen Stephen Gardner, but if you haven't, check him out on YouTube. He's got a guy in there. They watch all the people in government. They watch how they trade, and what they do is they mirror their trading. You know, because for some odd reason that they're so, what do you call it, so professional in their trades, they rarely ever lose. They always seem to make lots of money. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, go to Stephen Gardner on YouTube. He's really good, but he's got a guy in there that, you know, because all government employees like that, they have to, what do you call it? They have, all their trading has to be public. So what they do is they just watch all their trading and they mirror it, and they're having great success. So if you're going to do the stock market, yeah, check him out. If you've got some money to invest, definitely look him up. He had better profitability than all of finance. Yeah, isn't that amazing, Royded? Isn't that amazing that they're so successful they almost never lose? You know, something's got to be wrong, because if you and I do insider trading, we go to prison. If they do insider trading, it's called normal business. Yeah, they have better profitability and better success. I mean, look at that nasty Nancy. She's gotten over what, $100 million. There's nobody that good. But when you're on the banking committee or the armed forces committee or the what do you call it? All them other stupid committees, whatever they are, you can frickin' ha ha. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to put her up there out there like that, you know. But hell, she's only what, 83 and decrepit. So, yeah, something is definitely wrong with the system. But it's funny, you know, every time somebody tries to get a conscience up there and say, we're going to ban insider trading, it never passes. You know, just like there's, every time somebody tries to put up a thing, like even in the Constitution, it says Congress shall pass no laws that doesn't apply to all, but they still end up doing it, you know? Just like when, you remember when they did pay raises? They put it in there, they put it in there naturally, where it comes up every so often, and if they don't vote against it, they automatically get a pay raise. So that way they can all say, "But I didn't vote for it." You know, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. It's pathetic. Exactly, exactly. If only we were still upholding the Constitution. Well, uh, it's going to come again, man. It's going to come again, but it's going to take something to happen. At some point, people are going to have to get fed up enough with this that we're going to have to do something about it, period. Because if a government is not of, by, and for the people, then it's time for a change. And we got to get pharmaceutical and corporate America out of our politics. You know, so until that day comes, we're going to have to put up with that. But there's going to, aren't they though? Because they're so stupid, man. They're so stupid. They just they don't pay attention to anything anymore. You know, people used to care what happened. Now all they do is just freaking, oh, okay, whatever. So content with the bare minimum, aren't they though? Boy, you done said a mouthful there, brother. Uh, yeah, it's scary. I'm glad that I don't have to deal with this anymore. But I'm telling you, you remember what Jefferson said? The tree of liberty uh, has to be watered with the oh my goodness, with patriots. I believe it is. It's a little more in depth than that, but there's going to come a time to when the people are going to they're going to have to stand up. Yeah. Nope. People are just like you said. They're happy with the status quo, and it's pathetic. You know, we're turning into a socialist country, and eventually, you know, they're trying to make it Marxist. Hopefully, enough of us will get tired of that at some point and put an end to it, whatever that takes. Yep, the tree of liberty has to be watered with patriots, and it's going to require a lot of sacrifice and a lot of unfortunate people are going to die. But at some point, I hope there's enough people left in this country that are willing to do the right thing, man. I know I'm the watering kind. You know, I serve my country to support and defend the Constitution, and I'm willing to do that in any way, shape, or form, whatever it calls for. So, bottom line, when the time comes, I'll be one of those people, regardless of the outcome, because nothing is ever earned without sacrifice, and we got to take our country back. So many examples around the world, and our crisis at the border is a story of what's going on in those places that have adopted that type of government. Yeah, yeah. But the problem is when you let 10 million people into this country, you're going to create the same problem here. We can't, we can't support that. That's why come January 21st, like a certain fella said, we are going to have to uh, have the largest. Uh, oh shoot, he knocked it over, baby. The largest. What do you call it? Exportation in history. Brandon Gomez, what's up, brother? How is Oklahoma this evening? Yeah, we're turning into that. Yeah, well, unless come January 21st, we don't have the largest, what do they call it? I can't remember the name now. Uh, Exportation in history. And that's just the start. Uh-oh, 1 minute. All right, guys. You know, it's been a pleasure visiting with all you guys tonight. Thank you for stopping in, Brandon, right before the stop of the live.
Yeah, 2 hours.
We've been on 2 hours. I'm getting tired. Royded, man, it has been a pleasure talking to you, brother. Uh, you're awesome, man. You're awesome for what you do. I'm great. I'm glad for you. I hope your business continues to be a success. And if you ever need any help, feel free to call. We're just 4 hours down the road. Thank you to everyone that stopped in tonight. Thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing. We appreciate one and all. Thank you to Amir and the N fella, Royded Grandpa, Taylor, Joe Waters. We missed you, brother. Taylor Made, we missed you. I want to give a shout out to our wonderful military who are serving around the world for our freedom and our way of life. Thank you to all of our veterans for sacrificing a part of your life or your life to make our country proud, free, and strong. I want to thank you guys all for your wonderful evening. Roy did go out this evening and have a good meal or have a drink. With that being said, it's 9 o'clock. Everybody have a wonderful evening or a morning, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Take care. See you. Bye.